Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the GTPL Hathway Q2 FY20 earnings conference call hosted by IDFC Securities Limited. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in listen-only mode and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Rohit Dokania from IDFC Securities Limited. Thank you and over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Q2 FY21 result conference call of GTPL Hathway Ltd. We at IDFC Securities would like to thank the management for giving us the opportunity to host this call. GTPL Hathway Ltd's management will be represented by Mr. Anubhai Jadeja, Promoter and Managing Director, Mr. Rajesh Gupta, Chairman and Non-Executive Director, Mr. Piyush Pankaj, Business Head, CATV and Chief Officer, Mr. Anil Bothra, Chief Financial Officer, and other senior management personnel. We will start the call with a brief commentary from the management and then move into the Q&A. Thank you, and over to you, sirs.
Thank you, Rohit ji. Good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to all of you to the conference call of GTPL Hathway Ltd to discuss financial and operational performance Q2 FY21. GTPL Hathway continues to deliver on key KPIs. The highlights of H1 FY21 performance was strong profitability, debt reduction, geographic expansion, and strong operational performance. During the first 6 months of the current year, we have reduced our gross debt by 440 million as on September 30th. Our seeded set-top box stood at 10.4 million and paying subscriber stood at 7.3 million. Our broadband business has gained momentum and we added 130,000 broadband subscribers during H1 FY21. We are number 6 private wireline broadband company in India offering high speed and truly unlimited data. We are looking forward a strong H2 FY21 coupled with planned with launch hybrid box in coming months. With that, I hand over to Mr. Piyush Pankaj who can take you through the business and financial aspect of GTPL Hathway. Piyush.
Thank you, Mr. Jadeja. Good evening, everyone. I hope all of you are safe and healthy. GTPL Hathway is one of the few consistently profit-making cable and broadband company in India. Our business model is quite robust and can explore multiple growth opportunity that this sector has the potential to offer. In the last 4 years, our subscriber base has grown exponentially by 1.7x from 4.2 million Q2 FY17 to 7.3 million in Q2 FY21. During the same period, our revenue and EBITDA has grown by 22% and 18% CAGR respectively. We have been consistently generating free cash flow since FY16 and have managed to reduce net debt to rupees 3,419 million in the last 4 years and have returned money to shareholders in the form of regular dividends. I believe with such strong fundamentals, we are ready to pursue the next phase of growth which has already been put in motion. As on September 30, 2020, active and paying subscribers in CATV stood at 7.85 million and 7.30 million respectively, an addition of 100k subscribers as compared to Q1 FY21. GTPL's digital CATV services reach 800 plus towns spread across 13 states in India, with Tripura being the latest addition. Our CATV business expansion in Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Tripura is on track and will gain momentum in the coming quarters. The wired broadband sector has witnessed a surge in demand. This increase is more specifically contributed by the households to enable e-learning, work from home, entertainment, digital payments, etc. and other digital activities. In the broadband segment, during Q2 FY21, we added 210,000 new home passes and taking the total home pass as on September 30, 2020 to 3.72 million. During the quarter, GTPL added 80,000 net broadband subscribers, taking the total net broadband subscriber as on September 30, 2020 to 5,35,000, of which 1,60,000 are FTTX subscribers. The data consumption on September 2020 stood at 195 GB per month, up by 55% YOY. Broadband ARPU for quarter 2 21 grew by 4% YOY at rupees 430 per month. On our EPC business, we have connected 3,400 plus gram panchayats of total 3,600 plus gram panchayats in 10 districts during quarter 2 FY21. The company has completed for around 14,250 kilometers of T&D of the total 17,000 kilometers. Let us now move to our financial performance. On our consolidated business, excluding EPC contract, during quarter 2 FY21, GTPL's consolidated revenue grew by 11% YOY to rupees 5064 million. The CATV subscription revenue grew by 3% YOY to rupees 2677 million. The broadband revenue for the quarter grew by 68% YOY to rupees 670 million, led by a rise in subscribers. EBITDA for the quarter surged by 16% YOY to 1,334 million with a margin of 26.3%. On our consolidated business, including EPC contract, during quarter 2 FY21, GTPL's consolidated revenue stood at 5,847 million. EBITDA for the quarter increased by 10% YOY to rupees 1,390 million with a margin of 23.8%. PAT for the quarter surged by 59% YOY to rupees 453 million. Our EPC contract during quarter FY21 reported the revenue, EBITDA and profit before tax of rupees 783 million, rupees 56 million and rupees 54 million respectively. On our standalone business, excluding EPC contract during quarter 2 FY21, the company reported revenue of rupees 3,304 million, which grew by 9% YOY. This was mainly contributed by 5% YOY in subscription revenue at rupees 1,825 million. The company reported EBITDA of rupees 797 million with an EBITDA margin of 24.1%. On our standalone business, including EPC contract, during quarter 2 FY21, the company reported revenue of rupees 4,087 million. EBITDA stood at rupees 853 million with an EBITDA margin of 20.9%. PAT for the quarter increased by 41% YOY at rupees 348 million. Finally, before we open the floor for Q&A, I would like to tell you that the provisions against the receivables that the company has been making for the past years, we will not have to do that during FY21. This is all from my side. Thank you everyone for your attention. We can now begin with the questions and answer session.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Swacha Jain from ANS Wealth. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Sir, I have a couple of questions. The first one is, like in your last statement, you said, we won't be requiring to make any further provisions on receivables. So I just want to know, are we going to reverse this provision? And if you can just confirm the amount, sir.
Yes. Thanks, Shweta. On the receivables, Still, we have not reversed anything on the books. We have collected some of the amounts which we are assessing, and whatever reverse we have to do, we will do in quarter 3 and quarter 4. Yes, we have collected some of the amounts which is there, lying there in the books right now, but we have not reversed the provisions.
Okay. So, and would you be able to throw some light on the amount, sir? Is it possible? Like to what extent?
Amount, this is part of the financials only. It's around, if you see in the subscription side, our receivables has gone below by around 20 crores. So those are the money which are coming from those. But we have not taken anything on the provision side right now. We will take it in quarter 3, quarter 4.
In quarter 3, quarter 4. Okay. So my other question is, sir, with respect to the hybrid box, can you just let us know what exactly, we are thinking in terms of strategy? How do we plan to roll it out? What could be the pricing difference and what it entails for a customer also, moving to hybrid box?
Hybrid box is under production. We have all the testings and all those things are already over. We are seeing that somewhere we will see it's launched in quarter 3. Pricing strategy and all the strategy is under making right now. Don't want to disclose now. We can do it in one-to-one if required.
Sure.
Because that's the strategy of the company on which we are going to do the pricing. But yeah, we are looking forward that we will do it at the pricing, competitive pricing, and that we can generate the demand from the consumers.
Okay. So in terms of rolling out, I believe, will we roll out this in a phased manner, and with any particular territories that we are planning to, start with?
Yeah, it is going to be in the phased manner. Only we are looking forward that first we will going to go in the phase 1 and phase 2 markets, some selected phase 1 and phase 2 markets, and then we will start doing it for other markets.
Okay. Fine, sir. So my next question, with respect to placement and carriage fee, so how do you see this moving ahead for next 3-4 quarters?
So placement and carriage, if you see, there is a growth and which is related to pay channel with that. So we are going to maintain that the growth rate of pay channel, and here we have to reduce on through the placement and carriage revenues. So it is the intent is that we are going to be on the same way we are doing it in last 1.5 years.
Okay, so it will remain at the same. The trend will maintain. Okay.
Trend will be maintained both sides.
Okay. So last question, then I'll just rejoin the queue. So if you look at the balance sheet numbers, trade receivables have increased actually, as on 30th September. So can you just explain, this is an account of what? I mean, are these receivables related to EP contract, or they are related to our broadband or internet?
So trade receivables, this is mainly because of the pay channels,
Marketing
and placement, which is from the channel side. If you see that trend from last 4 years, it happens that the things get surged for the payable side also and from the receivable side also in September for the first 6 months, and then it start getting reduced, and again it will be at the normal level by March. So that is the trend from last 4 years. We are seeing that trend again, that on the receivable side it is increasing because of for the placement and commission income, and on the payable side it is because of the pay channels payments.
Okay. So this is not related to EPC basically. This is related to pay channel.
No, not
okay. Thank you, sir. That helps. I have few more questions. I'll probably join the queue back. Thank you, sir.
Sure. Thanks.
Thank you. A reminder to the participants, anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1. The next question is from the line of Dikshit Doshi from Whitestone Financial. Please go ahead.
Thanks for the opportunity, sir. Can you give us the cable TV ARPU?
Cable TV ARPU stands at around 123 rupees right now.
Between DPO to LCO?
DPO to LCOs.
Okay. So, sir, I understand that after the NTO, we kept our share very low compared to the other industry players, and earlier we were thinking of increasing our share with LCO after maybe a year or so of NTO implementation. So, any plans of increasing our shares in the near future?
You're right that we wanted to increase the price, but first 6 months due to COVID we have not increased. We wanted it the business as usual without disturbing anything. And the second thing is we are waiting for the NTO 2 to get implemented, and that will give us the opportunity to increase the price and restructure the whole packages and all. So that's the opportunity we're waiting for right now.
So can we expect by end of year the new NTO 2 will be implemented, and next year we should see benefits from?
We are also waiting for NTO 2, which is, as you know, that the legal cases are going on that. Whenever that will happen, we are eagerly waiting to implement it.
Okay. Secondly, sir, if we see our share of active subscriber to home pass in a broadband business, it is very low. But of lately, from last couple of quarters, we are seeing a good traction. So how do you see it going forward? Can this be a very high growth trajectory over next couple of years? What kind of subscriber base you expect over next 2-3 years?
Yeah. So if you see quarter one, we have not did any expansion in the home pass side. So whatever numbers we are getting in quarter one, and then quarter two we did around 2 lakhs. Whatever number is coming from the existing home passes only, that 1,30,000 which has come in last 6 months. See, in the FTTH, if you are connecting into the FTTH and FTTX, it's more of like you have to create the supply first and then you have to do the demand. So here it takes around 18 to 24 months to convert it up to a level of 18% or 20%. But as we are investing from last 2.5 years on converting our thing, we are reaping the benefits on those that we are investing and converting into FTTH, and benefits are coming right now. That way, we are looking forward that if you remember that when we have given the target in the first call, we have said that we will do around 121, 22, 130 in the whole year. That's we have already covered in a 6 months time. This year we are looking forward that we will be up more than 225 plus, somewhere between 225 to 250K subscriber, which is going to be the addition. And we are looking forward that in 3 years time, we are going to be close to 1 million subscriber base in the direct broadband subscribers.
Okay, that's helpful. And lastly, sir, can you just give us a breakup of receivables in terms of EPC and our cable TV business?
Yes.
On a consolidated financial basis, my carriage and placement marketing receivables, these are actually sitting at 151 crores against the March of 86 crores. Whereas the broadband receivables are at 28 crores against the March 20 of 26 crores. Subscription is standing somewhere around 158 crores against March of 180 crores. Then GFGNL, which is our EPC contract, that is standing at 120 crores against March of 146 crores. So these are the broad numbers on receivables.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Pratiksha Daftari from Equitas. Please go ahead.
Thank you for the opportunity, sir. So if you could comment about the employee cost in this quarter, it's gone down substantially. So is there a reason why the employee cost was particularly low this quarter?
The employee cost has gone down, and you will see that other operating, admin, and selling expense has gone up. That is because of the shift of the expenses from employee cost to there. We are doing the GFNL projects, BBNL projects, and we are seeing that if you go based on the SLA based for the third party, the productivity is more for the maintenance, upgradation, installation, and all. So that's what we have implemented our main company also, where we have taken a third party, and there they are working as in the SLA based on the SLAs, and based on that we will see that the productivity increase. We did that in broadband around 2 quarters back, and we are seeing that around 15% to 20% of benefits which we have already received in the broadband side. Right now we did it for the cable also, and we will see these benefits in next 2 quarters. So it's more of shifting the cost from employee to the other operating and admin and selling, where you are getting the third party mainly for technical manpowers, which is for installation and maintenance of the lines.
Okay. And sir, we are understanding that Airtel is planning to tie up with local cable operators and launch, get into this broadband market. And they're also looking at some acquisition opportunities. If you would want to comment on that, sir.
तो आई थिंक अभी यस उन्होंने प्लान तो किया हुआ है, और उससे पहले भी आई थिंक उन्होंने 4 साल पहले भी यही फॉर्मूला लेके आए थे. उससे पहले मेट्रो इथरनेट करके कंसेप्ट जो था, जो टाटा लेके आई थी विद एलसीओ, और इवन दो उससे 2016-17 में रेलटेल ने भी सेम एलसीओ वाला फॉर्मूला लेके आए थे. बट यस, अभी तक वो मार्केट में कहीं पे भी उस तरीके से रोल आउट हुआ तो दिख नहीं रहा है. बट यस, उन्होंने मार्केट अनाउंस तो किया हुआ है. बट इससे पहले पास में भी काफी अदर टेलकोज और आईएसपी सर्विस प्रोवाइडर ने ये फॉर्मूले पे काम किया हुआ था, वेदर इट इज अ टाटा, वेदर इट इज अ रेलटेल, सेम फॉर्मूले पे. बट अभी तक वो ग्राउंड में उसको हमने तो नहीं देखा वो इम्प्लीमेंट होते हुए.
Okay, sir. And sir, I think our EPC contract was supposed to get over by in first half of FY20. So now what are the revised timelines, and when do we expect to finish this contract, and what is the execution we foresee in H2?
तो बेसिकली आप देखें तो टोटल जो हमें जीपीस कनेक्ट करना था, द नंबर वाज 3,767, राइट, जिसमें से हमने Q2 तक 3,400 तक का क्लोज कर लिया है. क्लोज टू अराउंड 200 जीपीस, जीपी मीन्स ग्राम पंचायत, क्लोज टू अराउंड 200 ग्राम पंचायत, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस एनवायरमेंट, बिकॉज ऑफ द फॉरेस्ट, बिकॉज ऑफ रेलवे ट्रैक की वजह से गवर्नमेंट की साइड से वो पेंडिंग है. और अच्छा आप देखा जाए तो हमारी साइड से हमने 95% से ऊपर का काम कंप्लीट कर दिया है. तो ग्रेजुअली आप देखें तो Q3 में ये सारा कंप्लीट हो जाएगा. और यस, Q2 में काफी लंबा मानसून चला था, स्पेशली जहां सर्कल 2 जो जीटीपीएल उसको रोल आउट कर रहा था सौराष्ट्र पार्ट में, तो उसकी वजह से ये है. बट ये हमारी साइड से, जीटीपीएल साइड से बट कुछ ना कुछ गवर्नमेंट के अपने अपने इश्यू, पर्सनल स्टेट और सेंट्रल के आगे पीछे परमिशंस को लेके चलते, तो 200 के आसपास जीपीएस जो है वो पेंडिंग है, वो भी एक Q3 में कंप्लीट हो जाएगी।
Okay. And sir, if you mentioned अपना opening remarks में that momentum for cable TV users should pick up for states like Maharashtra, Tripura, and some other states also. If you could just elaborate on that what kind of user additions can we see in cable TV, and if we are looking at any inorganic growth opportunities, any acquisitions.
This quarter we have added 100K subscribers, as we have mentioned there in presentations and all here. Right now, every market has got opened. Once the opening is happening after the COVID, the activity on the ground is increasing. So now in Q3, Q4, we will see the surge based on that. First 6 months, it was you can say the business was happening not freely on the ground due to the COVID, due to the lockdown. Now it is totally open, so we are seeing that already the demands and everything has increased in those markets as people are now able to install, go to their houses and do it. The demand is increasing. So on that way we are going ahead. Inorganic, the discussion is there for the inorganic and all. First 6 months we have not taken any decisions as COVID is there, but we will see if good opportunity is coming. We will see that if we can close something, we will close in next 6 months or after that. Depends on how the closure happens.
Okay.
The demands are there for the inorganic also, organic also.
Okay. And sir, on broadband side, sir, we've been in the ARPU of about 420 for a while now, and this quarter we've seen 430, ARPU increasing. So, do we expect this ARPU to be sustainable or the growth rate to be sustainable in ARPU?
तो आप देखें तो बेसिकली आरपू का ऐसे देखा जाए तो प्लान अपग्रेड्स हो रहे हैं, उसकी वजह से हमें क्लोज टू अराउंड 6 to 7 रुपीस का बेनिफिट मिला है। अर्लियर मैक्सिमम प्लान 40 Mbps से 50 Mbps सेल आउट हो रहे थे, अभी 100 Mbps और उसके अबव भी प्लान बिक रहे हैं। तब द कोविड और वर्क फ्रॉम होम और ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन उसकी वजह से, बट कंजर्वेटिव साइड हमने उसको फ्लैट ही रखा है।
अच्छा, तो ये 430 मेंटेन होगा कि वो 420 वाला रेंज ही इज अ गुड गाइडेंस?
We are keeping the range between 420 to 430. That's the range. We will on ARPU. We are not keeping that we are going to increase ARPU and all. As whatever our schemes, right, whatever our products is going on, we are going to continue on that basis. Some product mix will change here and there, but ARPU will remain on that range.
Okay. And sir, if you could just...
Daftari?
One last question. If you could, sir, give the capex plans for the year.
So, if you remember last time we have said that the capex for this year will be 210 to 220 somewhere. We till date on that we did around 130 crore of capex is already gone. For the first H1. The STB capex is at around 50 crores. Broadband capex is at around 58 crore. We invested in IT and infra, which is at around 16 crore. Others is around 6 crore. As the demand is more in the broadband side, we are going to increase our capex. We are going to spend more around 120 to 130 crores in the next H2. So our capex for the total will be somewhere 250 to 260 crores. From 210 to 250 crores.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Akash from Narnolia Financial Advisors. Please go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon, sir. So my question is regarding the 930 crores you people have provided for the licensing fee from the DOT. So I wanted to know about the status of it and what is the worst case scenario that we are going to see in it. Because is it related to the EGR case? And if it is related to the EGR case, you have a 10-year timeline to pay it. So what is the status in it? That is the first question, sir.
So status तो फिलहाल आप देखो तो हमारे लीगल साइड से जो हमें ओपिनियन मिला है कि टेक्निकली बिकॉज ये ऑर्डर इट्स एप्लीकेबली मेजरली एज एन ISP टेलीकॉम साइड, So yes, matter is under observations and legal को भी दिया जा रहा है. तो but I'm saying as per our legal understanding, it's not applicable to us.
Okay, sir. Okay. But then, sir, have you made any provisions for it? Because a lot of companies like Bharti and all, they have also asked the same thing, but they have made provisions for it in case नहीं होता है तो, और 10 साल का पीरियड टाइम मिलेगा. तो आपने कुछ प्रोविजन किया है कि आपने कुछ सोचा है इस बारे में? वर्स्ट केस सिनेरियो क्या हो सकता है?
But the others are majorly they are telecom service provider. Now, yes, directly to telecom service providers, obviously they require the provision. Here is not applicable to us because we are wireline broadband ISP service provider. So it's not the order is not saying it's applicable, but order is saying it's a telecom service provider. So we have not made any provision.
Okay, sir. And my second question is, sir, regarding, Reliance Jio has bought the stake of Hathway in GTPL. So I wanted to know, do you people have any arrangement with Reliance Jio regarding the broadband picture? Because sooner or later they will get into your markets and they will start rolling out Jio Giga fiber. So I wanted to know about it, sir.
Hey, so yes, it's देखा जाए तो it's our privilege. Jio is now our partners, and lot of synergies are coming, especially on content side, especially on infrastructure sides, especially on knowledge sharing is not. और yes, ground में उस तरीके से फिलहाल तो one on one कहीं पे भी ज़्यादा ये नहीं है. कुछ understanding level पे जहाँ पे भी है, we are moving साथ में ही एक दूसरे को complement ही कर रहे हैं.
Okay, sir. Good to know. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Ishan Podar from Stock Edge. Please go ahead.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for your presentation. So I would just like to inquire about the future plans of the company and the future expansion of what Hathway is looking out for.
Hathway, I cannot comment. If you talk about GTPL, I can say that.
No, sorry, like GTPL. Like what is the future expansion of GTPL?
In terms of cable or in terms of broadband or both?
Both, sir, both.
So yes, as projected, हमने हाँ. So I think Rajan, आप broadband की side थोड़ा अपना दे दीजिए, then I'll speak to cable side.
Rajan sir.
Mr. Rajan Gupta, your line is in talk mode.
Piyush, am I audible?
Yeah, yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Perfect. So on broadband, I think we had a consistent strategy for the last 2 years. We have been saying pretty similar things. We are expanding home pass in our cable strong areas, which is obviously Gujarat is our strongest areas. And the idea was to get into 50 Mbps, 100 Mbps, FTTH and FTTB, and so give a value for money product, okay, and then wait for the right opportunity to monetize. So we have seen now last 2 quarters, there's a huge increase in broadband numbers, okay. Focus now is on further improving customer service, because one thing what has happened is with work from home, customer has become increasingly demanding, okay. Customer tolerance level is very, very low. So focus has to be on increasing further service levels on current home passes. GTPL Hathway has also recruited a new, head for customer service and overall technical. Okay, I'm sure he'll bring a lot of learnings from telcos and try to take service to the telco grade. So essentially, focus is on continue what we have done till now, but improve service further to telco grade, and that itself will take care of next few quarters kind of growth momentum what we have built up. Okay. Parallelly, as Anubhai rightly mentioned, wherever we are strong, like for example, this whole project which has been done for government for taking home passes to all the villages and all the rural areas, that gives GTPL opportunity to expand everywhere in Gujarat. The kind of value for money product GTPL Hathway has at 400 rupees to 600 rupee ARPU, 50 Mbps to 100 Mbps purely unlimited. Even in a very small towns, even in a rural area, there's a demand for that. So as soon as the cyber project is getting completed, it gives GTPL potential to launch FTTH, FTTB in every GP area. So that itself is a huge potential. So I think that's where the focus is going to be.
Thank you, sir.
Cable.
On the cable business, as you know, we are already in 13 states, launched Tripura right now. And there is a huge opportunity everywhere. If you see that overall 300 million households, out of that around 200 million is TV households, and million is satellite and cable and satellite households, and 100 million is cable households right now. And if you talk about organized player and all, they have just 35 million in there. So 65 million independent cable households are there, which is with the independent operators and all. And as we are progressing, the consolidation of the industry is going to progress as well. So that's there. A lot of opportunities are there to grow. Plus, there are 60 million DTH households we are going to target also to win back them. So that's the way. If we talk about, then around 120 million houses currently, which is there to target for the whole country and on the cable industry, and focusing on targeted way that how we are going for the 65 million for the independent operators and 60 million for the DTH, and going to that basis. So that is the case, and looking forward that we will maintain our growth rates in subscriber base also, and we will reach in 3 years' time 11 to 12 million.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Abhishek G from Vision Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, please, Abhishek, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. So I just wanted to know about, as I can see, our strategy is actually getting into homes through a cable TV and then maybe giving the broadband services. And as the internet penetration is going high, actually we can see the growth traction coming from that particular way. Is it my understanding correct? Actually, that's our growth triggers going ahead for next 2-3 years.
Yeah, that is the way we move forward.
Okay. And what do you think is the OTT platforms onslaught which is happening? Is it going to hamper the cable TV business as such, or are they will live together, even the OTT players as well as the cable? It's like, the cable TV subscription is going down because of these OTT players?
No, so आप देखा जाए तो we are also coming some hybrid box and all include OTT. So yes, I'm not saying the linear TV will replace the OTT, but it's a complement each other, linear TV with OTT.
Okay. So they are not going to eat into market share, right? That will not hamper our growth. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, we are not seeing any hamper because of the OTT and all. Both are whatever in households OTT is also coming. That is, both are together there, and that's the way we are looking forward. That both are going to together going to be in the households. OTT is going to be more in the phenomena of phase 1, phase 2, but phase 3 and phase 4 is still only TV will be there. Phase 1 and phase 2 both are going to be in the households.
Okay. Phase 1 and phase 2 in the sense you mean tier 1, tier 2 cities?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay. And even I wanted to know this broadband. Are we trying to create niche for these tier 3, tier 4 cities or maybe rural areas? Because that's where we try to specialize, try to create our customers more rather than the metros and tier 1 cities. Is my understanding correct?
Yeah, your understanding is correct. It's like right now in Gujarat we are at around 120 cities, which is there. Phase 3 and phase 4 cities is also there. And as Rajan was mentioning that we are completing our GFGNL project. We are connecting 3,700 gram panchayat in every village and all, and that is going to give us the opportunity to increase our business to 250 more cities in the rural area. So that's we're looking forward, where we want to give the services to every nook and corner, whether it is phase 3, phase 4, everywhere we want to. So that's just.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thanks a lot, sir. That's from my side.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Hardik Jain from Whitestone Financial. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Congratulations for a very good set of numbers. So I have just one question, sir. Now,
when we see the financials, we have been reducing debt over last couple of years and will be generating enough cash, and we should be debt-free by the year end. So in that perspective, in that light, what is your thoughts on dividends? Because last year you increased your dividend to 3 rupees per share. So do you wish to increase it further as our financials improve? What are your thoughts on it?
Yes. हाँ, ये एक्चुअली यस वी आर प्लानिंग बोर्ड उसको इवैल्यूएट करेगा और यस एवरी ईयर एंड ईयर हम इंक्रीज तो कर ही रहे, तो यस आगे का प्लान भी यही रहेगा.
Okay, thank you, sir. Congratulations.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Naresh Vaswani from Samiksha Capital. Please go ahead. Mr. Vaswani, your line is in talk mode.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yeah, sir. On the opening remarks, you mentioned that we are one of the very few cable TV companies which have been operating profitably. Sir, wanted to understand what different have we done from others, if you can highlight that.
I don't want to comment on other companies and all. I will just say that our strength, if we talk about, it is more of we have the positions in the operating markets wherever we are, whether it is in Gujarat, whether we are in Kolkata, whether we are in West Bengal, whether we are in Maharashtra. We believe that being number one, number two is going to give you more and more. You can have more benefits out of the market. We believe that the cable industry or cable markets give you more benefits if you have the dense connectivity. So you go into one area, you create the dense connectivity where you can make more margins as your operating cost is lower. That's what we are doing from last 13 years. Wherever we are going with the mindset that we have number one and number two in that market. First thing. Second, we are also on the selection of the market, that where you have to go, this should be a good consumption market, good paying market and all. So we are very, when we are going into any market, we do all type of analysis. We see that that's going to be a good consumption market, good paying market, and then we enter into that market. That's why we are just at 13 states in last 13 years, not all over India. I will say that look our partners as our business partners, operators, and our view towards operator is always friendly, and we consider them as a business partner and work on that way. That's in the philosophy of the company, as it's a company from bottom to up approach. This company has been built as Mr. Anirudh Singh Jadeja has started his career as a cable operator and then built this whole company. So it's a bottom-up approach which help us in the market a lot. And both I will say that somewhere technology side and all, we want to go every time for the high technology. We have Harmonix as our main vendor for the whole NOC, which is there. We talk about our broadband. It's a Nokia's DNG and all is there. We are putting all the equipments of internationally recognized from the companies we are doing. So the third is the fourth is the technology part, where we are that whatever we are going to do in the technology and infrastructure side, it should be at the state of art, and it should be at the from the very renowned and good companies and all. So I think this I will say that this four things is there, which is the strength of the organization, and we are going to continue on this strength and fact.
Yeah, that was very elaborate answer. Thank you for that. And second question was, sir, when we are entering these new states for the cable TV, whose market share are we currently capturing? Can you tell that?
As we say that there are 65 million homes are on the independent operators. So
Right.
we are good. And as the market is consolidation, the opportunity is there for the consolidation. So I'm taking that. Plus, somewhere we are running the campaign for taking the DTH market share, like in Gujarat. We are taking it from there also.
Mr. Vaswani, you have any more questions?
Yeah, just last question, sir. You mentioned you are looking at some inorganic. Can you elaborate something on that, on the inorganic growth opportunities?
Those deals are under discussion. I will just can give that demands are very high on the inorganic side also. The company will close those deals at the appropriate time and as the thing. So it will come in the public as the deals will happen and all. So
Okay. And that would, in case anything fructifies, that would be through internal approvals or a mix of debt and equity. How will we plan that?
no, it's through the internal only. We are not raising any debts in the company at all. It has to be happened for the internal accruals only.
Okay. All the best, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. A reminder to the participants, anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 at this time. The next question is from the line of Swecha Jain from ANS Wealth. Please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Just a couple of more questions. So in terms of our expansion plans, what new territories we plan to enter this year? And also, I wanted to understand a little bit from the broadband industry perspective. Like we have 2,800 LCOs that we have partnered with. Now, in terms of broadband strategy as we go ahead, how important the LCO will be in terms of expanding our reach, especially with the hybrid box that we are planning to come up. And do we also see some more tie-ups with the LCO, like from an overall industry perspective and also with respect to GTPL? If you can just explain, that will be very helpful, sir.
So, Shweta, first on the expansion side, as you know that we have started 2 new states in the last 7-8 months. One is Tamil Nadu and Tripura.
Yes.
We are going slow on entering into new states because of the COVID, but as the things will becoming normal, we'll see that if we have to enter into other new states, we'll do that. But as these 2 states we have entered, we have to put our foot in there. Already in Tamil Nadu, we have started doing very aggressive, but we have to step back because of the COVID. We have again started the aggressive. So we are looking forward that this financial year at least make our strength in this states first and then going to enter into another. But yeah, if some very good opportunity comes, we'll do that. We'll go into the other states. But that is the strategy on which we are working. Apart from that, if you talk about the relationship with the LCOs and all, we have very good relationship with the LCOs. And somewhere our LCOs are awaiting for the hybrid box. They all are demanding that when we are coming with the hybrid box that they can put. They have already taken the knock in their subscriber base also, and they're saying that there is a demand in the market. So that way you will say that tie-up with all those are there. Already the relations are there with my operators. And the demand is more from their side rather than our side that give us the box. We want to see it. As earlier we told them that we are going to come in April, May, the hybrid box, but because of the got delayed. So already we are seeing that demand from our partners.
Right. So, just to follow up on this, with respect to like Jio and other OTT platforms, do you see LCO model, phasing out in the entire broadband industry going forward, or you think they will still be a very key link?
The LCO model will remain same or rather than it's linked क्योंकि LCO the down the line नीचे last mile जो LCO के through support मिल रहा है even the infrastructure wise even though ROW even though when you are building your home pass. So it's my gut feeling and we feel it's GTPL feel LCO will remain. Okay. Rajan आप और इसमें अपना input है.
No, so LCOs obviously have played a very critical role in ensuring the last mile infrastructure, in ensuring whatever relationship they have with the customers. Using that relationship, we increase our broadband penetration, and GTPL specifically because of their very high market share in geographies they operate, enjoy excellent trade relationship, and over the years they have helped increase LCO revenues. So they are also very loyal to them. So as I mentioned earlier, in Gujarat with so many GPs now, fiber being available, okay, so broadband penetration will increase big time through GTPL, and LCOs in those particular taluks or those particular GPs will remain a key enabler and a key partner. So that's all from the GTPL perspective.
Okay, sir. So that helps. So just two more questions. So with respect to EPC project, now once we are done with phase 1 of 3,700 odd Gram Panchayats, is there a plan for GTPL to partner for phase 2 if there is an opportunity?
So yes, if any opportunity will come, we'll work out or we'll see how कैसे in cash हो रहा है. But still, GF channel, there's 3 + 4 years, 7 years contract O&M part. It's with GTPL, same GF channel.
Okay. And so you mentioned earlier, you have an understanding with Jio that instead of competing, they are going to complement each other. But is there any kind of formal, arrangement, or is just like a soft understanding where, we know that we are going to benefit from the synergies and going to work, we're going to complement each other? Or there isn't a formal agreement or understanding, sir?
No, it's a ground level understanding, and it's completely because whether it is a bandwidth side, whether it is a content side, whether it is a infrastructure side, whether it is a knowledge sharing side. So it's a ground level understanding is there.
Okay. And so just last question. Yeah, I just want, sir, if you can just confirm the receivables number. I think I missed out the number.
Shweta, if you can connect me.
Sure, sir. I'll give
you. Actually, for the benefit of others, as we have given earlier, it's better that we will give you one by one.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All the best.
Yes, Shweta. Thanks.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Krishan Somani from ICICI Bank. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Hi, good evening, everyone. So just a couple of questions. First is from the cable side. So the first thing I just want to understand, like you mentioned that, whenever you go to the new market, whenever GTPL Hathway goes into a new market, they tap the share of independent operators. So I just want to understand the position of independent operators, whether they convert as a LCO for GTPL or, they are completely out of the business.
So it's a dono model चल रहा है. Whether it is they'll convert as a LCO also, they convert as a JV partner also, and some places they'll take completely exit also.
Okay. And another question is on activation income, which is one of the key components for cable business. So I just wanted to understand this activation income. Is it synchronized with the cash realization, or is it majorly deferment of earlier income which is being received by GTPL?
Mainly the activation income is the set-top boxes which we are seeding in the market. We are actually receiving the money. So this is the income which we are showing in our revenue side.
So right now it is around 450 rupees, and rest is getting deferred for 5 years. Earlier, before NTO, it was like deferment for 5 years for the whole amount. Now, 450 rupees is coming in the same year, and the rest above that is getting deferred for 5 years.
450 is upfront.
Yeah.
And the total cost is approximately 1,000 rupees?
600 to 700.
700. Okay. 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 And the third one is like you mentioned about the hybrid box. So where you will be you'll be partnering with OTT players also. So does it going to generate any additional revenue stream in terms of you'll be facilitating OTTs for a new market, or you will give your subscriber for OTT subscription. So does it going to generate any additional revenue stream for GTPL?
As I say that the pricing mechanism and the whole thing is still we are making it for the hybrid. Please wait till 1 month's time.
Sure. And sure. So in terms of broadband, I just want to understand in terms of when we look at the capex per home pass, and I understand that when we compare GTPL Hathway with Hathway, so Hathway is majorly Hathway has penetration into metro cities where the densities are higher. So ideally the capex should be lower for Hathway when we talk about capex per home pass, but it is other way around. Capex for GTPL Hathway is lower as compared to Hathway. So any specific reason for this? You can elaborate.
See, we can't comment on Hathway's capex and all. I can give you GTPL's perspective. GTPL is as a strategy. We are going to expand in the broadband only where we are the presence in the cable. So our strategy is on the same infrastructure of the cable, and that is going to give us the benefit in the capex side. So that's why our capex is at this range, as we have that's the strategy on which we are going. Wherever we have the cable infrastructure, we are going to ride on that on the broadband. So that is the reason that our capex is at this range.
Okay, so basically the head ends, cables, everything is same for cable and broadband.
Yeah, that's what we are working on, so that we get more ROI on those.
Okay, and in terms of capex, if I talk about, so how much capex belongs to infrastructure and how much capex belongs to consumer premise equipment? I mean, in terms of a unit or per subscriber basis.
You can say 40% belongs to consumer side and 60% right now it's on you can say core side.
Okay. And so basically, whenever you enter into a new market in broadband, so do you share any revenue with LCO? I mean, as in one-time commission or some recurring revenue so for broadband income?
We are not sharing revenue right now. Some places we have some of LCOs we have understanding with 5 to 10% commission structure.
Okay, but is it recurring or one-time commission? To add subscribers or
It depends on the sales part. It's a one-time. Some places like if your retention part, it's recurring.
Okay. And what is the churn in terms of fiber network and the legacy network?
So churn ratio in terms of you are talking about cable TV or broadband?
For broadband.
FTTH and the MEN.
Lane, if you see the lane churn ratio, if you see this 20% per annum, and FTTH part, if you see right now, average is coming around. It's not more than you can say 7 to 8%.
Per annum.
Yeah, per annum.
Okay. Thanks a lot, sir. That's it from my side. Wish you all the best.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Rohit Dokania from IDFC Securities. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi sir, good evening. Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. Just two quick ones. One is, if you can talk about consumer behavior a bit. Do you think, as the economy opens up, and as hopefully the disease sort of ebbs, is there a likelihood that the churn rates in broadband can increase and subscribers who had come because of work from home, etc., they can sort of, cut their connections once the 3 month, 6 month plans are over? Or do you think this consumer behavior will stay and, these people will stay on longer?
Rajan sir, would you like to take this?
So Rohit, it's a complex question you ask. Okay. Obviously, it's very, sometimes it's a crystal gazing, in terms of answering this.
Sure.
But let me tell you one thing. The kind of value for money product GTPL has, Okay, because finally, what are you paying? You are paying 425 rupee plus taxes. Okay,
Yeah.
in return you are getting 50 Mbps unlimited. Okay, and the way even mobility data tariffs are gradually increasing. Okay,
Sure.
It's a really attractive value for money proposition. Okay, and some of the habits which have been built up in work from home or overall COVID period, okay, are likely to be more permanent. For example, I know we are seeing more and more corporations saying permanently people can work from home. We are seeing people are discovering that online classes are as good as offline classes. In fact, sometimes better. Okay. Sure. When I talk to my friend, my son's friends, they say online is better than offline. Okay. Sure. It gives a convenience to everybody. So a lot of habit changes what are happening. Hopefully they last, permanent. Okay. And demand should in fact keep on increasing. That's our current estimate. And even if some reversal happen, GTPL with their very low ARPU and very attractive value for money proposition and with increasing service standards, okay, I think we should have this momentum continuing for quite some time.
Great, Rajan sir. Thank you for those comments. Just one question, either for Piyush or Anubhav, if you can talk about what kind of sort of impact the current NTO 2.0 can have across stakeholders in the industry. Assuming that it is implemented in the current form, do you think ARPUs will increase again for consumers because of 2.0?
So actually आप देखा जाए तो फिलहाल उसका क्लैरिटी नहीं आ पाएगा क्योंकि आफ्टर एनटीओ 2 इम्प्लीमेंट होगा उसके बाद ब्रॉडकास्टर्स अपना प्राइस मैकेनिज्म कैसे डिफाइन करते हैं उसके बेस पे ही एग्जैक्टली आरपू का आपको आगे जाके क्लैरिटी आएगा.
Okay. Fair point, sir. That's a fair comment. Sure, great. I think this is very helpful. Steven, do we have more questions in the queue?
No questions as of now.
Yeah, so I think we can then end the call. Anubhai or Mr. Piyush or Mr. Rajan, would you want to make any closing comment?
Rajan sir?
No, Piyush, nothing from my side. Nothing from my side.
So, thanks a lot, everyone, for joining for the Q2 earning calls. We look forward to meet you, to talk to you on the next quarter results. And please stay safe and healthy. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of IDFC Securities Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you all for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.